Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Vitamin C giving you a deck profile of my Chaos Spellcaster Lockdown deck. Alright. First, I have Envoy of the Beginning. Probably one of my favorite cards. It finally just came back from the ban list, so I made a deck around him. You guys know what he does. He's broken. 3 Crusader of Endymion. He's a 1900 beater. He's a light monster. He's a spellcaster. His effect is he can be resummoned as a effect monster, and you can place a spell counter on any card, and then he gains 600 attack. So pretty good. Run 3 effect veilers because not only is it good this format, but it's a spellcaster and a light monster. It fuels my chaos engine, and it's a tuner. It's the only tuner I run. I'll also have another card in the deck that utilizes it. I'll talk about it later. 2 Defender, the Magical Knight. He's a wall basically. He doesn't like to die. He's a spellcaster. He can protect himself. He's also a light type monster. 1600 attack, 2000 defense. So he's pretty good. 1 Honest. Even though he's not a spellcaster, he's a light type and he fuels the chaos engine. You discard him usually. So I run 1. So you can only run 1. 2 Chaos Sorcerer, the other main boss of the Chaos engine right now. He's also a spellcaster, which helps, and he's 6 stars, which helped me for synchroing. Run 2 Breaker, the Magical Warrior. Him and Crusader can bring about like an endless MST loop, and he becomes like a 1900 beater, and he's a dart spellcaster monster. It's pretty good. 3 Apprentice Magician. This I don't usually use its first effect to put a spell counter or anything. I really use it to fuel the chaos engine and let it die and recruit another one. And also, this is a card also I can use with Effect Veiler, because when the last one dies, I can bring out Effect Veiler and try to synchro for next turn, or just have another light monster in the graveyard for chaos. 2 Summoner Monks. Most people forget that this card is a spellcaster, and it's also a dark type monster. So it helps my chaos, it helps me search, and it helps me XYZ summon. 2 Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. This card is also a spellcaster. It's an 1800 beater. It removes stuff from your opponent from play, and it's also anti-meta right now because it doesn't let your opponent remove cards from play. So Dark World, other chaos decks, they can't do none of their graveyard craziness. Then I run 3 Secret Village of the Spellcasters. It's the main, well, it's not, I wouldn't say it's the main focus of the deck. It's just, since everything is spellcasters, I wanted a theme to go with it, so I added this card. And try to get the lockdown started. People hate this card. I love it. 1 Terraforming to search out Secret Village. I run 2 Gold Sarks. This is usually just search out Blackluster Soldier, Chaos Sorcerer, Dark Hole, Reborn, anything I feel like I'm going to need in the near future. I run 2 Wonder Wand. I run this because this gives me more of a control about what I send to the graveyard for my Chaos engine. Like, I don't run like Lila because she mills, and what you mill is usually random. With Wonder Wand, you can specifically pick what monsters you want to go to the graveyard while also drawing. So I think it's really good in this deck. I run 2 Magical Dimension because this also helps you control what you send to the graveyard while annoying your opponent, destroying their monster, and you still have field control. And it's a quick play, you can use it on their turn. 1 Foolish to send something I need in the graveyard for the Chaos engine, basically. Mind Control, I think it's a stable card. I have 3 Effect Veilers, so like my synchro options are kind of good when I just take my opponent's monsters. 1 Book, staple. Reborn, staple. Heavy Storm, staple. And Dark Hole, staple. And then lastly, I run 3 Decree. It finishes off the the lockdown. I have Village, Roll Decree, and like Valor's in my hand. My opponent basically can't do anything. So that's the lockdown chaos. My extra deck, I have Utopia, the XYZ with Summoner Monk, and he's a light monster also for chaos. Hyper Librarian, he's a spellcaster, dark type, 5-star. I have so many 4-stars in the deck with Effect Valor. It's easy to get him out. And then everything else is Caster, 5 stars, easy to get out in this deck. Tempest Magician, I have a lot of spell counter support in this deck, and I can do like direct damage to finish off my opponent if I need to. Brio, staple. Ancient Fairy, just because it's like one of the few 7s I can actually use in this deck that serve any purpose. Black Rose, I consider staple. Stardust, staple. Scrap Dragon, I think it's a staple card. Colossal Fighter is just another good 2,800 beater. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, only 9-star. I also have Arcanite Magician, but it hasn't come in the mail yet. It's a level 7 light spellcaster that can blow up a card for each spell counter that it has, and it starts off with 2 when it's synchro summon, so it can blow up 2 cards, and it gains 1,000 for each spellcaster on it. Yeah, that's really it. That's really my spellcaster chaos deck. Let me know what you guys think about it, and comment, subscribe, and rate. Peace.